beautiful. So haven't have any time to do any video, so I thought maybe jump onto live stream and keep you guys update on what is going on uh, with us and the situation here. Um, for me, I personally find that I don't see this kind of panic. I don't see this kind of panic mode here in Sweden. When you go shopping for grocery, people are so calm. They don't hamster. They don't hoard. You see people buying things like, they don't buy like 10 can at one time, or a lot of toilet paper at one time, which is really good. I find that, so that you don't create this kind of panic mode. And should we be panic, LG?
I don't think so.
Why is that so?
I see no danger in anything just now.
You don't think so? There's
No.
no, not dangerous. Not at the moment. But you cannot deny the fact that there are chances that we can be invaded or attacked. But but it seems to me like maybe the north part of Sweden is people are more taking it easier.
I don't think you have any kind of panic in
Any situation.
any part of Sweden.
Hmm. So what we are currently doing is try not to panic. We try to keep calm, and I think it's important to live the life, because for me I find that my problem is that I'm very aware. I like to be informed of what is going on, and I'm constantly um, finding out from internet wherever I can about the situation here. So I think it's difficult doing things as normal as possible, like going to the shop, uh, do something. You have to keep busy, because if you just sit there and just looking at news all the time, you are going to crazy, because none of the news is like talking about positive thing. None of them give you like hope. Every time they're talking about, oh, we are going to doom, we are going to be in trouble, we are going to have to prepare ourselves. Yes, we have to prepare ourselves. Preparing ourselves is a way to be responsible for yourself and your family, but but it shouldn't it shouldn't it shouldn't it shouldn't affect you, right, LJ?
No.
It shouldn't affect you, because I think it's really important to stay calm and live a normal life as possible, because first of all, we don't know what is going on. We wouldn't know what is going on. Maybe the news, they're not telling us the truth. I always feel like Swedish way of, I mean, looking at things is they are very conservative. They will not create this panic mode where you know you you would get really nervous or worried. Correct? Am I right to say that?
Worried at least.
Yeah. So Swedish people, they don't like to create this kind of worried kind of mode, which is good. Um, but I think we should also be aware, right? Be aware, I think, and then keep calm. Of course, uh, it's not easy if you are in the situation where you are on the critical time. You have any ideas how we should keep calm, LG?
How we should
Yeah. How should we keep calm?
go on with life as usual, and you have in mind what is going on in Europe,
Mm.
and you should listen to the news,
Mm.
and you really should listen once again on the news channels come if it's Swedish, German, or States news.
So he's talking about listening to both sides, not just listening to one side, because it can be really biased if you just listen to one side and you don't. There's always two sides of the story, right? So I think sometimes we have to trust our instinct too, also, right? Like you find like, okay, it's not safe, it's not right, right? So you have to have a plan B, you know. I think the plan B is something that you must have in your mind and you plan, okay, in this case, in the situation, you know, what happened if this would happen? Where should you go? How should you seek help? How should you react? So I think that is really important. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see what is ahead of us. So this is Skellefteå. We are heading towards home. So, so it's preparation is all very important, don't you think? I think it's really important. At least when you prepared, you felt like, okay, I'm at peace. You know, if anything happens, I just pick the bag and go. What do you guys think? How do you guys prepare? How do you guys keep calm?
Do they prepare?
Do you prepare? If you haven't prepared, what are you going to do to prepare? It's a very, sometimes when you look at prepper video, you are thinking, oh my goodness, it's so much stock they keep. And then you became overwhelmed and then you don't have the courage to do it. Because first of all, we always think, okay, it's not going to happen. You know, everything is going to be fine, right? You keep telling yourself that, right? And you think that your mind is so powerful and your law of attraction is so strong, you can control the war. There's no way you can control the war. If there is going to be a conflict, it's going to be a conflict. And there's nothing we can do, you know, for our part.
No.
No, it's the government's decision, you know. It's not our decision. I find majority of it is come from the government, isn't it? They are the one who decide. Of course, we have voting system also, right?
Yeah, but you have to go to do a vote.
Yeah.
About how you voted, but they do go out and ask people
On the street.
and I think they call them up and talk to people.
We are not here to give you guys any false information, and we are not going to speculate. What had the speculate?
Speculate.
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 That's not our intention, right? So what we say here is how we feel as a person, you know, living in this country. It's really beautiful now. Today is quite warm.
No.
It's not warm. LG says it's not warm.
It's 6-8 degrees.
So
it's not so windy today.
yeah,
That's good.
you see the field is a bit gray, and the snow is slowly melting. So what we, like I said, you know, don't panic, don't be overwhelmed by all this prepper. You can start small, you know. You don't have to like buy a lot of things at the beginning. You can pass by the shop and then you maybe just pick 1 or 2 packet of noodles or pasta, and then the next time you go, just keep building up. As you build, you know, you will start to have more and more confidence, and you'll be aware. But you know, problem with it is the price of food has been going up very much. Take for example, just now we were at the shop, right? I saw one, for washing the face. It's like a very strong tissue paper. Um, 2 months ago, it was just 15 crown, and today it's 29 crown. Can you imagine how expensive it is? It's how many times? It's more than double. It's very expensive.
That's all.
Yeah,
But there also, I did more.
yeah,
I should have done just for curiosity to
yeah,
know what it was
yeah.
cheaper.
Like, the price of the petrol is very high. So I think, stay calm. Drive slowly. When you go up, you drive, don't try to speed up, because when you speed up, you will waste a lot of petrol. And then when you go downstream, release the gas and let it flow. Like we did yesterday. LG and me, we went to visit my daughter, and we have all these hills up and down. So I noticed when LG was driving, he was like releasing, and the car was going very fast. Then I said, "Did you gas?" He said, "No, no, no. I just let it go." So that was good. You can save money on gas and that way. So breathe out, breathe in, just take it easy. Yeah, and then be calm on road also, because sometimes when we are used to pressing on the gas. That manner, that habit. And then nowadays the petrol is so expensive. You have to think twice. Yeah. Thank you for the thumbs up. LG is sleeping. LG, you agree about the petrol? We have to be conscious.
Go to the take.
Apotheke. And then I noticed just now I went to the apotheke, the pharmacies,
Pharmacy.
to find the iodine pill or iodine liquid. They don't have it. She told me, you have to get a prescription to get it. They say Swedish pharmacy don't sell iodine. I said, then how do I get hold of it? He said, no, there's no way. You have to go to the doctor. Is that true?
What?
Iodine, iodine tablets.
Yeah,
If
yo,
your area, yeah,
yo.
they don't have it. At the looking for it, and they found it in the pharmacies. But she told me, there isn't any, and I cannot buy them off from the store. I have to maybe go to the doctor to get prescription, or maybe I have to get what do you call that? Prescription, or I have to get a prescription from the doctors. So LG is going to the pharmacies now. So I will sit here and just chat with you guys for a while. And I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I try to put on a mic here. Maybe it's a bit too high. So, yeah, like I said, it's not easy, but it is possible to build up your stockpile. And very important, buy food. Um, if you go to YouTube and you go and search all the videos talking about food shortage, you're going to be just scared. It's really scary. When I hear all this news about, food, we're going to have a lot of problem with the food in 1-2 years, and we're going to face a lot of surprise. You can hear. Fine. Hope you are well. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that. Okay, so now our plan is to just stay calm and try to stockpile as much as possible, and don't put out any pictures on Facebook, all right? Showing your friends and relative or whoever, people that you don't know, you don't know what they're thinking. Um, that's why I don't want to share my space where I stock my food. Don't let people know where you stock your food and how much is you bought, because you never know who's going to come knocking on your door one day. It's not that you're selfish. I'm talking about people who might come intentionally to rob you. I heard about people who are being robbed in on YouTube. There are some YouTuber, they are being robbed from people that they not reviewing, not reviewing where you have all your things. And also, of course, you know, you will definitely have family members who ah, it won't happen one lah. There will never be any war and all that. Let them believe, but then you know prepare, because if you love them, you cannot force them to believe your belief system, but you have to prepare yourself. If they cannot prepare, and if you love them much more enough to help them, I think you should, because I think, oh, I don't know, is it my friend? I don't know her. So it's something that if you can do to your closest family members, that that they might need your help, then maybe that is something that you can do. I want to know what you guys have been doing. Have you been prepping? Uh, it doesn't mean that, you don't live in Sweden, you don't have to prepare. In Sweden, the government told us to prepare. We have television program that teaches us, like tonight, there is one special program. It will be every Wednesday. It will give you like a case study scenario, like what happened if Sweden are attacked. In the case, like last week, they talk about cyber attack. What happened if we are cyber attacked? We don't have water, we don't have electricity. Are we going to do? And then today, they are going to talk about evacuation. In the event of this, if we are invaded, how should we react? Where should we do? Who should we listen? Right? So I think it's really good. And then 1 week ago, I saw one program, very interesting, a Swedish program. I don't know whether you can find the program on the internet, but I find it's really interesting, because they were talking about a group of people. Yeah, they are being grouped into two groups, and they found this house. One is a very nice modern house, and one of the house is very old, and you know um, they turn off the electricity for them, and they don't have water. They make it so real, like it is a real war. And they test these people how they can cope with this situation just without water and electricity. I tell you, when I look at them program, it just make me realize how important it is. Sometimes we say, okay, we keep 5 liters of water. We think that it is enough, yeah, but it is far from enough. And then when I saw a lot of people, they were like, uh, there were about how many people in one group? I think there was like five, six, right, in one group. And then all of them is like having this panic. It just within 1 week they don't have water and they don't have electricity. And one of the girl, she just back out. She couldn't handle it after 2 days.
Without telephone.
Without the telephone, she couldn't handle it, so she quit that program. So I think if we have a chance, I would really love to try. We don't say like 1 week, we say like just 2-3 days. And I was suggesting LG, I said, why don't we try and go with a caravan without the so much electricity. We might have to sleep in a very cold caravan, but that is what we have to do, because we don't have heating system. If we don't have electricity, we're going to have problem everywhere. So I don't know LG if he's going to do something about it. Maybe get a generator, or or what? I don't know. So it will be fun to just try, for 1 2 night and see how it is like to be without electricity. Maybe we can bring some water and just stay in the caravan for 1 or 2 nights. LG, what do you think? Are you interested? He's hesitating.
Maybe we have to keep warm.
Yeah.
How keep warm
How do we keep warm?
together?
You know what he mean by spontaneous enough to try it. And I will let you guys know if we ever decide to try it. And if we decide to try it, I'm going to film the whole process and show you guys and share with you guys our experience. If you like this idea, let me know in the comment so that I know, okay, you like to watch this, so I can do a video and tell you guys how it really feels like, to be without the electricity. All right, so have a nice day. I hope to see you in my next probably live stream, because nowadays we have so much thing to do, hardly any time to just sit down and think. I'm working all the time, so I hope I can have time to think about some ideas and let you guys feel my experience. And if you have any ideas or any things that you want me to talk about, let me know, okay, in the comment. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, do that, and share this video, like it most importantly, and see you. Bye bye.